Hi everyone, this is Emma Nessie. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to set up the check-in channel point redemption that you can use in your Twitch chat so that users can check in to let you know that they're here and they can keep track of how many times they've checked into your stream. So I'm using Mix It Up to set it up, and I stream through OBS. So before we set up the Twitch channel point, we're going to have to set up a inventory for items to keep track of. So currency rank inventory is where we're going to start. So I already have a daily check-in, so I can show you here that you have an inventory name, and then you have to add in the item as well. This is important for the special identifiers later on when you're doing chat messages. So let's set a new one up for the purposes of this video. So we're going to go to add inventory. So we have to name our inventory sample check in for the purposes of this video. To add in a new inventory item, you're going to name the specific thing that's going to keep track of the times it's used. I'm going to just do sample entry for the purposes of this video. You can leave the rest of these blank: max amount, buy price, sell price, and we're just going to click add item. Max amount's default, and item name and special identifier come in use for when you're doing the chat messages in your channel point redemption screen. So that's all you need to change on this screen. So we're going to click save. So now we're going to go over to Twitch channel points. We're going to go to create new channel point reward, and we're going to name it. So whatever you name it here, that name is going to show up on your Twitch dashboard for your channel points redemptions. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to do sample check-in. I think mine is just check-in that I usually use. So it's going to tell you it's successfully created. So it's actually going to now be shown on your dashboard as well, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Click edit. So here's where you set up all the commands to happen when someone uses that channel point redemption. So my first item my first command is going to be a chat message. I'm going to write thank you $username for checking in. So that'll be the first chat message that'll go in. So the next thing that's going to happen is the consumables. So it's going to use that inventory that we just created, and it keeps track of it per viewer. So I'm going to add that in. I'm going to select the consumable that I just set up. So it's going to be sample check-in for this video. My usual one that I use is the daily check-in. So the action, we want it to add to user, and sample entry was the item that I named underneath the consumables when I had to add the item. That's what it's called. And then we're just going to add 1. So every time they use it, it's going to go up by 1. To add in like sounds, videos, images, when they redeem that channel point redemption, you can add in an overlay image of an item or something that relates to your stream to show that they're checking in. So say if you add in image, you just want to make sure that you put in the duration. I usually do 5 seconds. So then you'll just select the file path, and then pixels, like for mine is 200 by 200. You're going to want to select the positioning. So you can either middle screen, corners, or you can do percentage from the corners. Animation, so entrance and exit, how it acts. So fading in or out or there's a bunch of different options here. So those are usually the only things I adjust for the overlay images. And then my next thing is going to be a chat message, a final chat message. And this is where they're going to be able to see how many times they use that check-in redemption. And so you can write, so $username has checked in. So here's the code that's going to use your special identifiers for your consumables and items. So I'm probably going to just delete this image thing here because I'm not using it for this video. So here we're going to follow the wording of the consumables, so currency and rank. So $username has checked in. So you're going to type $user, and then you're going to use the wording in consumables and item name. So for mine, this is going to be all together $user sample check in. And then I'm going to add the item name sample entry. Okay. So-and-so has checked in, and it'll be this many times. So it'll be a number in there. So I'm going to have to write in the word times. Yeah. So-and-so has checked in 5 times, say. So now I'm going to save this. Going to show you my Twitch dashboard. So you can see here, it's been added in. So there's this new sample check-in that was Mix It Up populated into the Twitch dashboard. So the reward name needs to stay the same so it aligns with what's in Mix It Up. But you can add in a description, check into the stream, whatever you like. You can adjust the cost. I usually keep mine at 1, but you can make it more if you want. Add an image as you usually can. And then you do want to make sure you add in a cooldown and limits. And then you want to select limit redemptions per user per stream. I'm going to put 1, and then you're going to save it. So now if I test this out, so I'm going to pull my Mix It Up back up on the screen. And then if I want to test it, so sample check-in, I can just press a little play button. So it's going to give me this, it's going to go into my chat. Thank you, Eminesi, for checking in. Eminesi has checked in 1 time. There's also going to be an image that pops up on your overlay if you set up an image or video. So if I click testing this again, it's gonna show you that it's moving up. So it's thank you, Eminesi, for checking in. Eminesi has checked in 2 times. The only reason I can do this is just because I'm testing it right now. But a viewer would be able to see this each time that they did the channel point redemption, and every stream it would keep tally of the check-ins. Thank you so much for watching. Please support the channel by subscribing. Thanks for watching.